Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So I don't know if you can tell, but today I'm going to be showing you my highlighter collection. I'm trying to call this more of a collection video than a declutter because I am going to declutter some stuff, but I don't want you guys to get disappointed because I already know I don't want to part with a lot of these because I love so many of them, but I will probably get rid of a few of them. So this is going to be like a collection slash sort of a declutter. So if you guys are not subscribed yet to my channel, I hope you will. It's the first link down below when you go to my description box. And make sure you turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any of my future videos. If you guys want to see my highlighter collection, I have drugstore, high-end, in between. I have tons. I didn't realize how many I had until I took them all out. So keep on watching. You probably see my penguin PJs right now. Don't mind that. I am totally filming this in pajamas. So the first one I want to talk about is this Makeup Revolution Skin Kiss. I have the shade Peach Kiss. This is probably one of my favorite drugstore highlighters. I've been wearing this a ton. You can see I have some wear in the middle. I'll do a little swatch. Look how freaking buttery that is. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I highly recommend you guys check this out. It's so soft. It feels like a high-end highlighter. And this is huge. So I'm going to compare it with what's a good size comparison? I'll do the Laura Geller next to it. It's humongous. It's like a dupe for the Jeffree Star Skin Kiss highlighters. I've never tried those before, but look at how big this is. Monstrous. So I want actually more shades of this. It can be a little bit on the flakier side, but it gives a beautiful glow. And I love how much product you get in here. This one's a bit newer to my collection. This is the J-Cat You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter. This is in the shade Bella Rose. I mean, first of all, it's adorable. And I'll do a swatch. It's a bit of a stiffer highlight. It gives off a lot of pigment, but it's definitely not as buttery. It's the lighter one. There's the Makeup Revolution one. It's definitely not as buttery as the Makeup Revolution one. I would say that one is better quality if you're trying to decide between J-Cat and Makeup Revolution. And it is more of a light pink, frostier kind of shade. I'm not obsessed with it, but I did just get it, so it's gonna stay in my collection. This is the e.l.f. highlighter in Blush Gems. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I don't like this. It really has no pigment. Yes, I've scraped off the top, but look, it barely gives anything. This is the Makeup Revolution. This one is e.l.f. Blush Gems. It's just okay for me. I feel like I have so many better highlights than this. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer. So I've used this quite a bit. I made a little bit of a dent in there. I'll do a little swatch. It is so soft. It definitely has more of a yellow tone to it. I feel like I haven't used this one in so long. I've been neglecting it. I have to wear this one. I'm going to make it a point to try and wear this one a little bit more because it is beautiful and it's a cult classic for a reason. Very soft, very smooth, and a very high quality highlighter. I feel like this is one of those highlights that you have to have in your makeup collection if you're a makeup junkie. I don't know if I showed you guys a finger swatch. So that's what it looks like. I think this is the only Kevyn Aucoin makeup item I own. This is the highlighter in Candlelight. You can see there's some pan on it. I actually think my mom used to use this highlighter a lot. We used to share makeup when I lived at home. And I'll show you guys. Ooh, it is so soft, man. Look at that pigment too. I forgot how nice this was. Definitely another one I'm gonna have to use a bit more. It's a bit more muted of a highlighter, more natural. It's not as bright as, say, Mary Luminizer. It kind of has a little bit of peach to it. It's actually very hard. I feel like you guys can't even see it. It's right there. So definitely more of a natural highlight. It's not going to be in your face, but it's one of those more luxe, high-end, lit from within highlighters. Next, I have the Wet n Wild Cushion Highlighter. This is in the shade Who's That Pearl. There's so many layers to get to the actual product. But this is a really pretty pearly pink highlighter. Actually more like a pearly white highlighter. It's actually not too over the top. This is actually a really great highlighter for the winter time when your skin's a bit more dry because it does have that bit of moisture and wet kind of look to it. And this is totally a dupe for the Benefit High Beam. This was in my January favorites. It's the Jouer highlighter. This is such a high-end, good quality, insanely soft, glowy highlighter. This is probably the most buttery soft highlighter I own. I definitely think it is worth the high-end price tag. I did a little swatch on my See that? Oh my gosh, it's unlike anything I own. It's just so like, oh my god, it is cray cray. This is kind of funny. No one ever talks about this thing. This is the Urban Decay Naked Illuminator. This is in shimmering. I don't even know if this has a name. I think there's 2 shades of this. This is a freaking glitter bomb. Look at that. It is covered in glitter. I don't even know. What should I use this for? Like, maybe for my chest. I think my mom used to wear it like on her chest. Again, we used to share so much makeup. It just kind of shears out to glitter. Like legit glitter. I don't even know if I could wear this as a highlighter. So yeah, not really a highlighter. It's more of like a body shimmer kind of product. Does anyone own this, or do you wear it as a highlighter? I feel like this would just sink into all my pores. I have 2 highlighter palettes here from Anastasia, 2 glow kits. I have Sweets. I have to use these a bit more. This is Sweet, so it has like the purple. This shade is insane. Marshmallow. Look at that. Oh my god, it's delicious. This is Butterscotch, and then Taffy. I think Taffy is like probably a bit too dark for me, but it would make a really pretty eyeshadow. It's kind of more like an orangey highlight. I mainly bought this for Marshmallow, to be honest. Sassy Grape is not like too wearable. I mean, it's really pretty. Actually, I have to try this one. I'm not too crazy about purple highlighters, but yeah, I think I more so got it for this one. I feel like I don't use these enough. I don't reach for them as much as I should. I know it's horrible. They're kind of hidden away in my drawers. Again, another one I have to make a point to use more. There's so much product in here, and I feel bad like that this is kind of wasting away in my makeup collection. This one is discontinued, but highly regarded highlighter palette. This is the Gleam, and I love these shades in here. They're so nice. Crushed Pearl is gorgeous. Starburst is beautiful. These are really soft. Again, another one I don't use too much, I guess because it's discontinued. So that's probably why I kind of set it aside. Hard Candy is a really cool color. It's very unique. It has like a duochrome to it. I haven't seen too many highlighters like that. So that is Gleam. I have the Smashbox and Casey Holmes Spotlight palette. This is in the shade Pearl. I freaking love this thing. It gives the most beautiful natural highlight. I mostly use, this shade is my favorite. They're not dark. Like, I know they look a little darker like this one, but you can mix them all together if you want, and oh my gosh, she really knew what she was doing with this. Like, for people with pores and texture, you're gonna want to try this highlighter palette out. It is more of a high-end palette, but it is worth it if you have texture and you don't want to accentuate that. So I really love this. This is a highlighter from J-Cat. This is their Golden Soleil. It's actually called a bronzer, but I use it as a highlighter because it's way too light for a bronzer. This is in Coconut Island. I wish it smelled like coconuts. I'll do a swatch for you guys. Look at that. So pretty. And I still have swatches, old swatches. It's definitely more of a natural highlighter. Probably something I would more use in the summertime. It's like barely showing up. So it's not that strong of a highlight. Probably just more for like a natural makeup day, especially because it's baked, so it's not going to give you that like bam in your face glow. I have the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This was like a YouTube star for the longest time. It's actually a little bit too dark for me when I'm more pale. I need to be like self-tanned or, you know, tan in the summer for this to show up as like super duper glowy, because it can look a little bit strange on me right now, but it does give a really, really nice like lit from within glow. It actually kind of reminds me of the J-Cat one, but I don't reach for this too often because I know it doesn't look like it's dark, but for some reason it just shows up on me a little too dark. I guess I'm too pale for it. But if you're looking for like a nice affordable highlighter, this would be really pretty if you have like a medium skin tone. This is a newer highlight. It's the Wet n Wild Mermaid. Is it called like Mermaid Glow? What the heck is this called? Highlighting bar. Mega Glow highlighting bar. This is from their Mermaid collection. I really love the pattern, and the packaging I think is really unique. This is such a strange highlighter. It's really cool and pretty. It has like a duochrome shift to it, but when you turn to the side it looks gray because it has like a greenish undertone to it. But I'm gonna keep it around because I think it's really funky and different. Like you can see it has like a bluish kind of tone to it. This one kind of got forgotten about too. This is the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder. This is in 110 watt. Look at that. Super, super pretty yellow gold. How pretty. Oh my goodness, I forgot how pretty this one was. So there's a swatch, more like a whitish gold kind of shade. Feels really soft to the touch. It's not as buttery as like other ones that I've tried, but it's still really nice. It's a little bit more on the chunky, like thicker side of highlighters, I would say. But I still think it's a pretty nice highlighter. Easy, what are you doing? I have Moonstone and I have Champagne Pop. I think this one's Moonstone because it feels, oh, nope, this is Champagne Pop. I have to repress this. I love Champagne Pop. Even though this is destroyed, I will not get rid of it. First of all, these things are so freaking expensive, the Becca Highlighters. I just have to repress it with some alcohol, but I love this. I also have it in the, whatchamacallit, her blush palette, but this is like one of my favorite highlighters. It has that like peachy undertone to it. I think Jacqueline did such an amazing job when she designed this, and I just like trust her makeup creations because I feel like she always knows so much about what looks really good. Then I have Moonstone. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I rarely wear this. There's kind of like a little zip in the middle, but I mean, it's amazing. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. This is what happens when you have too many highlighters. You end up forgetting about ones like this. But Moonstone's beautiful. It's just like a staple highlighter to have in your collection. If you have like fair skin, this would look absolutely beautiful. I have this highlight trio from City Color. A lot of people don't know about this brand, but these are so freaking nice. I don't really wear this gold because it's a little too gold, but these two shades are beautiful for lighter skin. This would probably be better for like medium to deeper skin tones. These are stunning. Like, look at that. Like when you dip your finger in, it's so smooth. It's not chunky. There's no like glitter or anything like that. It's not a thick highlight. These are actually little hidden gems. I have two highlighters here from Makeup Revolution. I really like these. They are baked, so they're a little bit tougher. Like they don't pick up so smoothly. This one, Gizzy broke this one, but it is gorgeous. I saw a girl wearing this on Instagram and it always looked so pretty on her. This is a little bit difficult. This is Peach Lights, I think. I don't know why I call it Peach Lights. It's not really peach, but it's more like a pinky pearl. So pretty. This is, look how smooth that is. Actually, it's different from a baked highlighter. It's not like the e.l.f. baked one. This is way smoother than that. So pretty. Definitely more of a natural glow, but definitely holds its own in the highlighter game. This is the e.l.f. highlighter palette. It's a saddest little highlighter palette you ever did see. It's completely broken except for one shade, but that is a-okay by me because this is the best shade in the whole palette. This needs love, way more love. Okay, look. It's stunning. It has like a yellowish tone to it, yellow gold, but it is so smooth and it gives the most like insane natural lit from within glow on the cheeks. It's so pretty. One of the best drugstore highlighters for sure. Another fave, it's the Physicians Formula Natural Nude palette. I usually stick to this section right here, the pink white section. You can swirl your whole brush in if you want to, but this is another one that's like so freaking beautiful, like for fair skin tones. But if you have more of a like medium skin tone, you can go towards this side. Of course, there's a lawnmower outside. I hope you guys can't hear it, but this is the NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. This is a really good bang for your buck because you get a lot of really nice highlighters in here, and you even get a duochrome shade. It's not like the softest thing in the world, but I like all these. I think if I had to pick like a favorite out of the palette, it would be this bottom row. Like, that's beauteous right there. So pretty. This one's a little bit deeper, probably a little too deep for me. And then this one is like a whitish kind of shade right there. I'm totally rubbing this off on my pajama pants. Don't judge me. And then you have this like really cool deep gold shade over here. I probably wouldn't wear that one. So I really like this one. Is it my like favorite highlighter of all time? No, but I do think it is nice how many highlighters you get in here. I have my highlighters from ColourPop. I don't have too many. I have Monster, which is like a duochrome. I have Wisp, which this is really, this has a lot of good reviews on ColourPop's website. I think that's why I got it, but I think it's a little too deep for me because I'm so fair right now. And then this is Smoke and Whistles. So I'll do a swatch of Smoke and Whistles. Like a wet look to the face. I love the formula. I love how these feel. So that's Smoke and Whistles. Here's a swatch right there. Definitely a fan of these. I need to wear these a bit more. I have to pull them out a bit more and wear them. I do really love ColourPop highlighters. I love how affordable they are, and they kind of like change the game with this formula. Okay, this I am definitely going to get rid of because I have no use for this. I kind of regret getting this actually, because I told you guys I'm kind of like over the whole rainbow highlighter thing. I think it is pretty to look at, but to wear, like even this yellow shade right here, I mean, I don't know. I just can't see myself wearing this. It's more for show or for like a collector's item. But I think I'm going to pass this along probably to my nieces so they can play around with it. I have these two Wet n Wild highlighters. I mean, first of all, the packaging is crazy, so bulky, but these are really nice. This is the shimmer palette in I'll Have a Cosmo, and then this is Boozy Brunch, which I love. I think this one is my favorite out of the two. Just try and stay away from like the brown section. I kind of steer towards the gold, but this is so soft. Really nice pigmented highlighter. Looks really, really pretty on the cheek. This one is I'll Have a Cosmo. It has more of like a pink tone to it rather than the other one, which had like a gold. This one's also really pretty too. If you have like fair skin, really nice. Have some highlighter sticks here. This one is the makeup stick from Wet n Wild. This is in When the Nude Strikes. There's a little swatch right there. This is the Ultra Strobe Stick from Makeup Revolution. This is like a dual chrome kind of highlight. Do a swatch right here so you guys can see. It has like a pinky undertone to it. I don't wear this one too much and it totally like broke, but it's still usable. This makeup stick from Wet n Wild is a little bit like on the waxier, kind of thicker side, but it's still pretty. I have High Beam from Benefit. I never use this. I should probably declutter this. I don't know why I have to hold on to this. It's in like the little nail polish bottle. It is pretty, but I just don't ever use this. This is like, I feel like this is like an OG highlighter, and then so many other highlighters came out that it kind of got pushed to the wayside in my collection. It kind of just hangs around and sits there. So, oh man, I should really get rid of this. This is a highlighter that no one ever talks about. It's from Tony Moly, and they're known for like their sheet masks and stuff. This is Crystal Blusher 8. I don't know if they even still make this, but look at that. Look at that, crazy. Like a yellow gold highlight. Like I have so many other highlighters like this. Oh, another one I should probably declutter. This one gives me declutter feels, but I don't know. Should I keep it? Should I keep it around? I might keep it around. This is the Essence So Glow Cream to Powder Highlighter. I don't like this formula, so I think I'm going to declutter this one. I'm just not a fan of this cream. See, it's like a little bit thick and chunky, and then when you swatch it, I don't know. Like, it might be nice to layer over like a powder, but I really do want to declutter this one. I don't know. This is the Luna highlighter by Luna. This color does not look good on me. It's a little too gray, too purple. So I'm going to declutter this. I got this in, I think it was an Ipsy bag back in the day when I got Ipsy. But yeah, going to pass this along. This is a MAC Hush Cream color base. This is like another OG highlighter before highlighters were a thing. It is so dried out. I was putting my finger in it before and it's like, actually if you dig your finger in there, it's kind of usable. I have not used this in the longest time. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's pretty, but I just feel like it's so old. I've had this for the longest time. I can't even tell you guys the last time I used this. I don't know what to do with it. I feel like it's pretty thick. Should I give it one more try? Ooh, I don't know. Might give it one more try. I told you guys I was gonna have so much trouble with this declutter. This is the Makeup Revolution Triple Big Highlighter in Goddess of Faith. These are crazy. They're so nice. I'm running out of fingers. This is Goddess of Faith. I also have Goddess of Love, which is like a pinky pearl. Oh my gosh, these are so delish. I love these. They're just a little too bulky. Like, I love the heart packaging. I think it's the cutest thing, but look how bulky they are. It's kind of hard to fit in my drawers. So that's like the downside to these, but these are insanely beautiful. They do kind of like highlight your texture, I will say that, but the glow that these give off is insane. Then I have two of the butter highlighters. I have a whole video on these, that I will link down below. This is Pink Rose, which is a little too dark for me, and then the White Pearl. Yes, it's called Pearl. This one I wear more. I actually really like this one a lot. It has like a bit of a duochrome. It's not like a straight up white. And these actually, they feel a little like the ColourPop ones, but they're not the same. They have more of like a moussey, greasier kind of feel than those. I think that's like what they were going for, to kind of mimic that. But I don't like that these don't smell like coconut. It's like, it smells like plastic. So that was kind of a bummer to me. Even though they are really pretty and look nice on the cheeks and glowy, I wish they had more of the coconut scent that we all loved from the OG Butter Bronzer line. I legit think this was my first high-end highlighter ever. This is Albatross from NARS, and it's just like your typical white gold kind of shade. Doesn't have like shimmer, it's just like a straight up shimmery white gold sheen. This is pretty. You could see it's totally like it's seen better days. It's old. It is old. I used to use this all the time. You can tell because I hit pan on it. So I'm gonna keep this around. Maybe I'll try and finish it off, but I just feel like, again, I've had so many other highlighters come into my life since I got this. And this is probably why I probably hit pan on this, because I had used it so much. But yeah, this is well loved by me. Next up, I have all my Wet n Wild highlighters. I think I own every single color they make. So I have Crown of My Canopy, Blossom Glow, one of my personal favorites, Golden Flower Crown. I have the infamous Precious Petals. I also have Royal Calyx. If I was gonna get rid of any of them, I would get rid of this one. I'm not going to get rid of it because I still want to maybe wear it as like an eyeshadow or something, or I don't know. I feel like it's still new. So I also have Botanic Dream, and then I have Lilac to Reality. I actually like using the center of this. This was from their limited edition spring collection. I remember hunting these down in Walgreens, and I found them and I was so excited. The Wet n Wild Gold Bar highlighter. This one, oh man, I haven't used this one in a while. They re-released it over the holidays, but this is another, I'll do a little swatch so you guys can see. This one is so nice. And this is like a total throwback. This is the Wet n Wild bronzer. They don't even make this anymore, but it's actually a highlighter. It's an Acapulco Glow. Guys, I can't get rid of this because it's a really pretty, subtle highlight. I know they don't make it anymore, but look at that. It's so pretty. This is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is like a classic, cult classic, and another pretty gold shade. Do a swatch so you guys can see. This one also, like, it doesn't have that wham bam glow. It's pretty, but it's not gonna give you like a super duper wet look. Finally reached the end, and last is my MAC Skin Finish highlighters. So the first one I have here is Lightscapade. I remember I got this because my coworker had it on and her skin looked so stinking pretty. It's such a nice highlighter. I have to use this one more. I'm gonna be honest, I've totally neglected this highlighter. Then we have Candlelight, which I think was limited edition as well. We have the famous Soft and Gentle. This is so pretty. I haven't worn this one either. I've really been not wearing my MAC highlighters at all. Lastly, this is Refined. It's a really old MAC Skin Finish. You could see I wore down all the way to the pan. I used to be obsessed with this as like a blush topper. This really takes me back. This is like a nostalgic makeup item for me just because I used to wear it all the time. And so I told you guys I'm super lame. I only got rid of 2. I knew this was gonna be really hard. I'm just so attached to my highlighters. I don't know why I can't let them go. I think it's because highlighter is one of my favorite things about makeup and one of my favorite steps in putting on makeup. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my highlighter collection slash sort of barely there declutter. Let me know if you guys like collection videos and declutters. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up, and I can definitely do more videos like this. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!